We've all seen the news over the last few years, watching in wonder and disbelief at the situations the people entrusted to run the country get themselves into and then proceed to lie their way out of. Just imagine, and this won't be hard, that they were so stupid that they wrote reviews of the items that got them into or out of their latest bit of trouble and posted them online. Welcome to the Idiot Government Reviews.
Authentic whipping action. The great thing about being a Conservative is that we're all stupid or corrupt. There's lots of chances for career enhancement, what with all the constant reshuffles when someone forgets they're on camera or is caught out doing something or other. This is what happened with Randy Mitchum. He was caught on tape demanding the call handler at the end of his 999 call remembered who he was and what he could do for her career prospects. This was after he'd slipped over leaving the Carlton Club after a particularly long liquid lunch. Still, as they say, one man's misery is another man's joy. Well, that's what we say in this party, anyway. The 3 weeks he spent denying it were intensely nerve-wracking for me. The big cheese had phoned me minutes after the incident and let me know that I would be next in line if things went wonky. There was nothing anyone, even Betty Rivers, the CEO of Information Incorporated, could do to save him. Everything he said was recorded. Not only did you clearly hear him on the tape, but there were also some clear images that came to light, obtained and published by Rivers. Eventually, after a couple of public denials and fake apologies, he had no choice but to go. It may sound strange that Information Incorporated would break the story, but that's the funny world we live in. The media have all the power, and Betty Rivers Corporation is the biggest in the world. They pretty much own our government. If people get caught in the crossfire selling papers, so be it. So it was out with Mitchum and in with me. My wife brought me this whip as a joke. I'm not sure she knew that I was whipped at public school by the older boys. They did it because I had a bigger pair of specs than them. Having said that, though, I do kind of agree with her. The job title Chief Whip does sound like the job title of someone who works in a gay club. I haven't used the whip as yet. Well, okay, I did test it out in the office. However, I'm no Indiana Jones, and I managed to knock the large latte I'd bought on the way into work off my desk. It spilled in a most unfortunate manner all over my colleague Elouise's bag. She'd left it in my office one night and forgotten to pick it up before heading on home for the weekend. I thought the best thing to do was chuck it back into her office and pretend I knew nothing about it if ever asked. I've put the whip in my drawer now and won't bother trying to use it again until I know I can control it. My advice, if you get this, is to be bloody careful where you whip it. Hopefully I'll be much better at whipping the party into shape than I was at using what is essentially a child's toy. Personally, I would advise your wife or partner not to buy you presents that can essentially get you in the sticky brown stuff. Barry Old, Chief Whip.